Now, the Queen is dominating the front pages this morning after virtually addressing world leaders at the COP26 summit last night. She dearly wanted to be there but couldn't. She also paid tribute to Prince Philip too. Well, royal editor Russell Myers is live at the summit in Glasgow now. That was such a powerful speech as a queen, but also as a mother, a grandmother and a great-grandmother as well.
Well, good morning, Lorraine. Well, wasn't it just? And I think that anyone who has heard that after the virtual speech yesterday couldn't fail to be moved by it. And certainly addressing world leaders yesterday, Prince Charles, Prince William standing in for her at the COP26 summit because, of course, she is resting under doctor's orders. But I thought particularly interesting that she was talking about not only her pride for William and Charles, but also how she'd been inspired by the younger generations and then linked that to with her pride about Prince Philip and about his environmental past, his campaigning past, and about how she really was tapping into those memories. And I think that she's had a very, very tough time having lost him this year. And I thought it was particularly sweet that she spoke about him. The picture behind her on the desk was of Prince Philip back in 1988, a private photograph taken in Mexico. And the brooch she was wearing as well of a butterfly was from a gift given to her from her engagement of Prince Philip. So all these beautiful memories coming through in this very poignant and powerful speech.
We've all been very worried about her, obviously, but she was spotted out and about yesterday at Windsor, wasn't she?
Well, you're right. And, listen, a lot of people have been worried about her, and the Queen was really, really wanted to be here in Glasgow, but is resting under doctor's orders. However, I think this was a turn up for the books because she was seen driving her car in Windsor, and a couple of the photographers who spotted her said she was racing through the Windsor Park. So that is a good sign. The Queen is resting. She's taking doctor's orders, and I think everybody is wishing her back to full health as soon as possible.
You bet. It was really good, actually, to hear her say how proud she was of both Prince Charles and Prince William. And Charles obviously addressed leaders at the ceremony. Let's have a look at what he said. He did have a little bit of a stumble, but he styled it out. Let's hear what he had to say. Good for him. And you know what, Russell? We've talked about this before, but he's been a pioneer of issues like this, all kinds of green issues and conservation and all of that for decades, and he was mocked. I mean, I remember it. I remember about 30 years ago, comedians making fun of him, but he was actually a pioneer.
Well, he was, and this year, I mean, he celebrated 50 years campaigning on the environment. And back in the sort of 70s, when he was sort of beginning his environmental career, you're right, he was absolutely lambasted, and people were saying, talking crazy talk about saving the planet, saving plastics, the scourge of these plastics on the world. And look at him now; he's standing on the world stage, talking to world leaders, being very influential in bringing people together, sort of from the political world, the business world. Emmanuel Macron and Jeff Bezos met him yesterday, and the Queen talking about her pride of not only Charles but William taking on the baton as well. So I think, listen, it's been the focus has been very much on COP26, and the royals are front and centre, and I think they've done a remarkable job getting the message across in Glasgow this week. Yeah,
they've been like our secret weapon, haven't they? They really have. William and Kate were out and about. They were out and about in Glasgow, weren't they? They were in Denison, I believe. Who would have thought? It's brilliant.
They were. Well, first of all, they were getting their hands dirty. I mean, we're used to seeing Kate in very glamorous, bejewelled dresses, but they were out with the Scouts in East Glasgow yesterday, getting their hands dirty, rewilding some of the local parks. And then the glamour wasn't too far away. They went to an evening reception with world leaders. And again, you saw William and Kate and Charles and Camilla standing in for the Queen this week. And it's going to be a busy day as well. The royals are out and about. Again, we're going to see a few more big speeches. A lot of that, the vein of the younger generations are the future coming through. So echoing the Queen's sentiments throughout the week. And I think we're all looking forward to it because it's it's something a bit different and a chance to put us all on the world stage.
No, absolutely, of course it is. I just hope it's not all hot air from everyone, and actually something does get done. I like the fact that William and Kate just came up on the train, a scheduled train, rather than flying, because Boris Johnson's getting a lot of flack because he's going to fly back rather than get the train. Wouldn't it be great if we had trains that were quicker and
For sure.
we could do that? It would be so much better. But do you get the sense, I mean, you're there, you know, experiencing the atmosphere of this, do you get the sense that there is a real will to actually make something happen here?
Well, I hope so, and I think that, you know, you're speaking to a lot of the people who are in these meetings hour after hour, and I think the will has changed. And back to the Queen's speech yesterday, I think it possibly was a bit more poignant than it was delivered on the giant screen, because, you know, if the Queen was making a speech, you know, undoubtedly it would capture the attention. But the fact that this speech has been played over and over again, not only for the people becoming quite emotional in the room, but everyone's seeing it on the news, everyone's seeing it on social media, and I think the will of the people will force the world leaders to make those changes. We can only hope that it has you know, positive outcomes this week.
We can indeed, Russell. Thank you very much. Thank you. Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.